Hello, hello, hello. It is the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger, coming to you with another episode of the Midday Mashup. Every Friday I like to come here and just give you a recap of what's been happening on my blog, delblogger.com, as well as on the podcast. Now, you guys know I have two podcasts. Let me wait a few minutes and get a few people to join before we begin. And then I'm going to upload this to my personal Facebook page as well. And it's another week. It's another great weekend. And I hope you guys all had a wonderful 4th of July weekend, whatever it was that you did or didn't do. It was enjoyable. You were safe. It was celebratory. Yeah, celebratory. You had a good time, whether you traveled or just hung out on the back 40. So again, welcome to the Midday Mashup. This is every Friday at noon. I'm going to pop in just to give you a recap of what's been going on. And I see my girl here, Sultan. Yeah, next week you got to check out her interview. She is going, oh, actually, yeah, wait a minute. Did we already do that interview? Mm-hmm. You heard it. That's right. On the podcast this Wednesday, it was actually my interview with Sultan, and we talked about CBD oil and how it's really good for the body. So, hello, my friend. How are you? I hope that you liked the interview because I surely did. And I'm hoping that you are sharing with all your family and friends. And make sure you give me that link to the event that's occurring, I guess, this weekend. So I can share that with others as well. I want to make sure that you reach your goal of helping at least 1,000 people. So I'm behind you, girl. And I got that information about the CBD oil for diabetes. I will be placing an order very, very soon because, when you're a type 2 diabetic, you have to be very, very careful with not only what you eat, but, taking care of your body. I try to tell my sons, self-care Saturday. Self-care is not selfish. We all need it, whether you're a man or woman, young or old. Sometimes you just need to relax, chillax, and take care of your body because you're only given one. And if you mess it up, it's one and done. So thank you. I am so appreciative of you, joining in today. On the blog, obviously, we had the podcast. Information about Chris Weir. Chris actually is a videographer. He is also the founder, the CEO, creator of Cleaver Creatives. And he talked about using video. If you're a business owner and you haven't started video, adding video to your marketing plan, then you definitely need to do so. Thank you, Sultan. And make sure, when you get that to me, I'm going to try it and I'm going to write about it and I'm going to post about it so that, people can know more about it from you. All right, great. So, again, video. I know it's sometimes scary. No one wants to be in front of a camera. No one wants to, get all dressed up and make sure that, they look right. But really, when you're relating to your clients, your customers, your listeners, potential, they want to kind of get comfortable with you. And they're comfortable with you if they can see you. So put yourself out there, show your product, show your service. I'm always doing product reviews, and this is the latest one from Influencer. And listen, guys, if you like reviewing products, whether it's your own products or products that are shipped to you free, then you can sign up for Influencer. You can get that app on your phone. And throughout the year, they're looking for people to do product reviews. So this last product review is for Sync Full Color Direct Connect Smart Bulbs. Now, the cool thing about this was I thought, I don't know what I was thinking. So I put it in my living room lamp at first. I'm like, no, I don't really use that lamp. And so I decided to use it in the hanging lamps over my island in the kitchen. And now I'm having a ball changing the colors. You can literally change the colors of of these bulbs just using your app on your phone. You can turn them on, turn them off. So it's like really cool. So I've been playing around with it. You can use your Alexa, you can use your artificial device to turn them on and turn them off when you're away from the house. So this is pretty cool. I did the review. I got them free. It's bulbs by GE. And you know what? It's really simple to do, and it can make a difference in the look of your kitchen, look of your family room, whatever the case may be. So check out my Facebook page. You'll see that there as well. So let me jump over here. Speaking of Facebook, let me jump over here to Facebook really, really quickly. So I can share this on my group, my podcasting group. And speaking of podcasting group, I want to give a shout out to Home, helping one more entrepreneur and helping the Entrepreneur Society. Last evening, I had an opportunity to present social media strategies for small business owners. And it was great. Thank you guys for tuning in. We was a storm that was coming up, but we made it through. Elsa didn't bother us here in Smyrna. We just got a little bit of rain. So that was pretty cool. So let me share this now to my group. And I'm going to Podcasting Your Purpose. If you're not a member of the Podcasting Your Purpose group, make sure you check it out, because that's where I share tips and hints about podcasting, as well as, you can post your podcast there as well. And to all my clients that are out there, I can't wait. You're doing a great thing with your podcast. I'm excited about my new clients and all that they're doing. And if you're interested, again, in learning how to podcast, let me give you my email address right there. info@ablakeenterprises.com, so that you can send me an email and we can get you set up with a 15-minute discovery call to talk about what it is that you want to talk about, because podcasting is very, very powerful. It's a great medium for you to connect or reconnect with your current audience or new audience, whatever the case may be. And again, I have the 2 podcasts. On Saturday at 10 a.m., I went from Anchor to Buzzsprout. So this Saturday is going to be 4 tips to grow your show. Their RSS feed has been redirected from Anchor to Buzzsprout. So if you signed up and you're following me on Anchor, then you will get the podcast episode tomorrow in your mailbox at 10 a.m. If you're not, go to Buzzsprout and find my podcast, Delaware Blogger Podcast. It can be heard on Apple, iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, everything else that's out there. So the Delaware Blogger Podcast, Google that, or go to Buzzsprout, or go to any of your podcasting players and put in the Delaware Blogger Podcast and subscribe to my show. I'm so excited about that. We're actually on episode 270. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about 4 tips to grow your show. And, we're always looking for ways in which to grow our show, to get more listeners, to get more ears, even more eyes on our content. Other thing I wanted to say is, speaking of reviews, if you follow me along on Facebook, I know, right? You saw those solar lights that I got from AliExpress. Listen, I've been ordering a lot from AliExpress. They're in direct competition with Amazon. If it's not an Amazon box showing up, it's an AliExpress box showing up. Some things I've been really excited about, others not so much. I thought that these were the larger lanterns that I was going to put on my deck, but they turned out to be smaller than I imagined, and they're plastic. But they do have the solar light. You have to put the battery in. So I'm going to use these as well. I might just put these on someplace in the front or whatever, but they're not what I thought. But those other lights that are outside, that I showed you last night on my Facebook page, those are nice. And they were only $752 or something like that, free shipping. So they were cool. Hey, it's all right, but it's not what I thought it was going to be. But AliExpress is another great site. All the products come from China, so you got to be careful, especially if you're going to buy clothing, because they're smaller than we are. So you might have to do an extra large if you're an extra large person like myself. So just be careful. But these are kind of cute. Things like this you can just throw them, around the house, and during the holidays. But that's pretty cool. So check out AliExpress as well. Tomorrow's show, 4 ways to grow your show, your podcast. And also, listen, I'm thanking everyone that has been listening to Blog Your Way to a Business Profit, because those episodes on Elite Conversations podcast media has been getting a lot of downloads lately. So keep listening to them. But now listen to Out and About with Antionette, because I've got some great interviews. Sultan was one. Next week, we're going to talk to Christine Radovich, and she's going to talk about ways to save money. And then I've got Demetrius and Jason on talking about Comic Con that's coming to Wilmington in August. So stay tuned for all that. And if you are a coach, if you're a content creator and you have a platform on Kajabi, guess what? Kajabi has now gotten into the podcasting business. That's right. They are now adding to their platform where you can literally create a podcast on the Kajabi platform. So I have to tell my friend, resource reader, she probably already knows about it, Kathy E. Smith, about Kajabi and now how you can now create podcasts from that same platform. Okay, so Sultan said that she's going to be starting her Zoom every 2 weeks, starting on the 19th at 7 p.m. So make sure you put that down. She's going to be doing her Zoom every 2 weeks, starting on the 19th, which is a Monday at 7 p.m. Congratulations. Let me know. I'll check it out, share the show, and all of that good stuff. So congratulations on that. I think I've covered everything that I wanted to cover today on the midweek mashup. I'm going to try to get here every Friday at noon. Just get a few minutes, 15 minutes top. Remember what I said? I want to hit it and quit it. So enjoy your weekend, whatever you have to do. The storm has gone by here in Delaware, so it's going to be a beautiful weekend. Next week, I'm going to try to get in a beach day, go down to Bethany Beach or Rehoboth Beach or somebody's beach just for the day next week. So I'll let you know how that went, because I haven't been to the beach in years, literally years. And I'm going to take a vacation day. Yes, I'm going to take a vacation day, get in the car grab my sister, and we're going to drive down to Bethany or Rehoboth and check out, the ocean and the sun and the sand and the food and the fun. So when I come back next Friday, I'll be a bit darker and probably a lot more relaxed. Remember, if you're interested in the basic blogging tips for beginners book, that is still available. Head over to dellblogger.com. You can order this book. It is a great resource if you are just starting a blog and you want the basic tips, because I talk about, what to blog, why people blog, who writes blog, and just setting it up. It's broken into several chapters. You can write in it. You can do whatever you need to do, everything from choosing your topic to monetizing your blog. So that's still available. If you're interested in the podcasting resource guides, oh, thank you, Sultan. I do need a vacation. I haven't had a vacation in that long. And I don't know, what the deal is now with COVID, but we're going to try to do a family vacation in August to celebrate not only our anniversary, but just because we need to get away. So I'm going to try to do a vacation. Everybody needs to do a vacation, right? So back here, podcasting your purpose resource guide. This I'm still editing. I'm still trying to edit, but the first one is available on Amazon. This is the second edition. You see, I've earmarked it, places that I need to make changes, but I'm happy with this. I'll probably be working on this. This is a great resource guide. And in this resource guide, I actually broke it into 7 different sections. And it's from getting started with a podcast, how to create a great podcast, growing your podcast, monetizing your podcast, podcast partners. Then I give you 33 podcast marketing tips, as well as pre and post launch checklists. So that's all in this. I actually have this book, this resource guide bound. It's not bound and available on Amazon yet, but I do have it bound, and I am selling that copy just for $9.99. So if you're interested, send me an email. I'll send you the downloadable that you can just download it and print it. Or if you want me to mail you a bound copy, I do have a spiral bound copy that I can send to you, for $9.99. So podcasting your purpose resource guides is available as well as my courses at Blake's Booth Podcasting Studio. Remember, if you're interested in learning to start a podcast, I have 3 different packages and we can be in studio. And Blake's Booth Studio is there, microphone setup, headphones, the recording, we get everything is there. You can walk out with a full episode after any of these sessions. So if you're interested, head over to www.thehomellc.com/Blake's Booth. If you have any questions, let me give you my email address. Nope, there it is, scrolling across. So until the next time, stay smart, stay safe, and stay social, because I will see you in cyberspace. See ya. It's the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger. Have a beautifully blessed day. Bye-bye. Sultan, thank you so very much. And I can't wait to see you soon. And I can't wait to get my order as well.